Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the first public budget hearing of the Village of Royal Palm Beach. It is Thursday, September the 11th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. here in the Village Council Chambers. Thank you all for joining us this evening. At this time, if you'd all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. And so, Madam Clerk, would you show that all members of the council, with the exception of Dr. Adam Miller, are present this evening? And then I will move direct. He's online. Oh, okay. Well, then, if you would show that he is online. Thank you. Okay. So this is public hearing for the budget for fiscal year 2025-2026. The first item is to announce the proposed millage rate versus the rolled back rate. The proposed operating millage rate necessary to fund the budget is 6.15% above the rolled back rate of 1.8087 mils. The next item is the announcement of the proposed operating millage rate itself. The proposed operating millage rate is 1.9200 mils for the general fund. With that said, we'll turn to our finance director for a summary of the tentative budget. Ms. Almeida.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Before you have the proposed fiscal year 2026 budget. I'll be providing an overview of the budget and as well as the major changes since our budget workshop. This first slide just shows the budget process and our timeline, and we are currently at the last step in the process, which is the 2 public hearings to review and adopt the proposed millage rate and the budgets. The proposed budget for fiscal year 2026 is $60.4 million. That is approximately 11% decrease from the prior year, which is primarily due to the reduction of requested capital projects. This does not include projects that are currently in progress and then will be carried over at the end of this current first fiscal year. Since the budget workshop, the total budget decreased $423,812. This is mainly due to the elimination of the public arts professional position, the Village of Royal Palm Beach coffee table book, and the State Road 80 street light project. The majority of the budget consists of the general fund operating at 52% and capital project at 26%. Reserves consist of 20% of the total budget, which is primarily in the capital project funds. The taxable property values are projected to increase 7.09% or $327 million from the prior year. The millage rate, as stated, is projected to remain constant at 1.92 mils. Consumption-based revenue is projected to decrease 4%. Our 1-cent sales surtax revenue is anticipated and will end December of this year. ARPA is expected to be fully expended prior to December of 26, which is the deadline for ARPA. On this slide, you can see our property tax-based classifications, and the single-family residential makes up approximately 58%, followed by the commercial property at 24.5%. Our property tax-based growth, you can see for the past 5 years. For 2025, the taxable value is $4.935 billion, and that is an increase of $327 million or 7.09%. This slide shows the property tax bill illustration and kind of depicts how much income actually comes to the village from the property tax. If your property tax, your value of your property is approximately $245,000 and your homestead exemption applies in there, The tax bill, or the amount that actually comes to the village, is $373.79. Again, if you have a property value of approximately $382,000, that would give you a tax bill, the amount that comes to the village, of $638. The bottom, the $100 bill, kind of shows you broken down between where your tax bill goes. And as you can see, the village gets 10.55%, with the majority of your tax bill going to the school board at approximately 35% and the county at approximately 25%. Our general fund revenues are proposed at $32.3 million, which is approximately 3% increase over the prior year adopted budget. Since the budget workshop, the total general fund revenues decreased slightly due to the final calculations of property tax revenue. We are projecting the actuals for fiscal year 25 to be approximately $32.1 million, which is very close to our budgeted amount. The total general fund expenditures are proposed at approximately $31.3 million, which is a decrease of 0.15%. Since the budget workshop, the total general fund expenditures decreased $162,199 as a result of the elimination of the public arts professional position and the coffee table book. We are projecting a surplus of revenues over expenditures of $965,462. In summary of the expenditure changes are: the employee merit increase is projected at an average of 3.5% across staff. Our cost of living adjustment is budgeted at 2.83%. The PBSO contract is included in the budget to increase of 3%. Our property and liability insurance premiums were reduced by 83%, and our department capital expenditures under $10,000 were reduced by 10%. The personnel changes since the budget workshop have remained the same, except for the elimination of the public arts professional position. And our total overall part-time positions increased by 3, which are our intern positions that were added, and our full-time decreased by 1 by the elimination of that position. Our stormwater utility fund revenue is proposed at approximately $1.4 million, which is a little less than 1% increase from the prior year. There has been no changes since the budget workshop. Our stormwater utility fund expenditure is proposed at approximately $1.3 million, which is a 6% decrease from fiscal year 25. We are projecting a surplus of revenues over expenditures of $95,423, and again, there has been no changes to this since the budget workshop. The total capital improvement budget for fiscal year 26 is proposed at $26.8 million. Of this, 41% is budgeted for reserves for future CIP, and about $15.9 million are new projects requests. Since the budget workshop, the total CIP budget decreased $400,000 as a result of the elimination of the State Road 80 decorative streetlight project. We are estimating $29.1 million of the current budget to be carried over at year end, and these are projects that were budgeted in fiscal year 25, but are just not going to be completed by the end of this fiscal year. And that is my brief presentation for tonight. I would like to thank again my appreciation to the department directors and the village manager for their contributions to this budget, as well as my budget analyst, Melissa McGuire. Without her and the staff, it would be impossible to put this budget book together. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Does any member of the council have a question?
I do. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for this presentation and the hard work of you and your team. My microphone's on, so I'm not sure if it's not working or not. To clarify, even though we're eliminating the public art position, the work is still going to be done. We had a large startup, that work got done, and now what's left is being absorbed by other departments.
Correct.
Thank you.
Things that are on the board for that, all the developers will still be, or we still have the ordinance where they have to do 1% of vertical construction towards public art, and we still are budgeting within our own capital projects, public art, so we'll be doing something at the rec center.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? If there are no other questions, I thank you so much for the great work that you've done. And I told you that there's being held up at Florida League of Cities as an example. So keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, then I will now open the floor for public comment on the tentative budget and proposed millage rate. Do we have any cards, comment cards?
No, Mayor.
Do we have any hands raised?
Adam had his hand up earlier, but it's not up now. I don't know if Councilman Miller wanted to say anything.
Councilman Miller, do you care to comment on anything?
Councilman Miller has his hand up. He has to unmute himself to talk.
So we are right now at public comment, though, and this is, okay, I'm not sure how to treat Councilman Miller at this point, since he's not here. He's not public either, but
We'll wait till,
get further down on it.
well, you passed the council if the council has
I
anything.
did.
And like I said, his hand was up earlier, then it went down, but it's up now.
Okay, so Councilman Miller, would you care to say something? Doesn't sound like we're going to be able to make that connection happen.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Now I can unmute. I have no comments other than I appreciate Ms. Almeida's presentation and her work. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you. So once again, back to the floor is now open. We have no comment cards. We have no other hands raised. If not, then I will turn to the audience and see if anyone in the audience cares to make any comments at this time. Not seeing any, then I will close public comments. Thank you all very much. And then we'll move on to the council adoption of the proposed millage rate. At this time, the council will consider adoption of the proposed operating millage rate of 1.9200 mils for fiscal year 2025-2026. Turn to the council for comments or discussions. And if not, then I look for a motion and a second to adopt the proposed millage rate of 1.9200 mils for FY 2025-2026.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. I'll put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Not hearing any opposed. It passes unanimously. Thank you, Councilman Miller. I heard you. Okay, then, moving on to the adoption of the tentative budget by the council. The council will consider the adoption of the tentative budget for fiscal year 2025-2026. I'll now turn to the council for comments, discussion. Not hearing any, I'll look for a motion and a second to adopt the tentative budget for FY 2025-2026.
So moved.
I have a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
I see no opposed, therefore it passes unanimously, and I thank you once again. And my final item is the final budget hearing, which is scheduled for next week. The final budget public hearing will be held on Thursday, September 18th, 2025, at 6:30 p.m. here in the Village Council chambers. With that said, and no further business being before us, I hereby close this first public budget hearing for FY 2025-2026. And I thank everyone for their attention. Meeting is adjourned.